Okay, so let's get right into it. For so many of us, there's this profound desire to honor a loved one who's passed away, or maybe someone who just isn't able to travel, by having an Umrah or Hajj performed for them. It's such a beautiful act of love. But, and this is a big but, it comes with this huge question mark. How do you find someone thousands of miles away that you can actually trust with this sacred duty?
Exactly. And that is the question, isn't it? It's the one that can really eat at you. You've sent the money, you've given the name of your mother, your father, but how do you really know? In the quiet of the night, that little bit of doubt can creep in. Was it actually done? Was it done right? It's supposed to be a moment of peace, but it can be filled with so much anxiety.
And that anxiety really comes from what we're calling the old way. For so long, if you wanted to arrange a proxy pilgrimage, a Badal, it was all based on, informal networks and just a massive leap of faith. There was often very little to actually back it up.
Right, and this is what that looked like. We're talking about making these big arrangements over WhatsApp with someone you've never met, maybe a friend of a friend's cousin. There are no contracts, zero guarantees. If you're lucky, you might get a generic photo sent to you, but you could also get nothing. It's a system that's just built on worry, and let's be honest, it's been a breeding ground for scam.
And that pain, that uncertainty, is precisely what gave birth to the service we're looking at today. This quote from Tafwiid themselves really hits the nail on the head. They saw that the whole system was fundamentally broken, built on nothing more than promises, and it was causing people more stress than solace.
So how do you fix a problem like that? Well, this is where it gets really interesting. We're talking about a service that's setting a completely new standard for trust and accountability in this space, and it's called Tafwiid.
And here's the single biggest difference maker. Tafwiid isn't some random agency operating from halfway across the world. No, they are a registered legal entity. They are on the ground in Mecca. This isn't just a small detail, it's everything. As they say themselves, they are your eyes and ears within the Haram, which just completely flips the script from hoping to know.
So let's just put it side by side. On the left, you have the old way, these informal brokers. You don't really know who they are. Maybe you get a blurry picture. The pricing is all over the map, and your money, well, it just disappears. Now look at the right. With Tafwiid, the Umrah is performed by vetted students of knowledge from the famous Al Qura University. You get personalized video and live GPS tracking. We'll get to that in a second. It's amazing. The price is fixed, totally transparent, and on top of all that, 5% of what you pay goes directly to charity. I mean, it's not even a fair fight. They've solved every single problem.
Okay, but we have to talk about the real game changer here. This is the part that just makes you go, wow. It's not just that they're a little better, they're using technology to create a level of certainty that was just impossible before. They call it the Tafwiid Trust Protocol.
This is the feature that honestly blew our minds. When the Umrah begins, you get a secure link. You click it, and you can literally watch a little blue dot, that's the student performing the Umrah for your loved one, move through the streets of Mecca and enter the Haram in real time. This isn't a report you get later. You are watching it happen live.
And hey, don't just take our word for it. Look at this from a real user, Mohammed from Paris. He says, honestly, I was afraid of scams, but the GPS tracking blew me away. I saw the student enter the Haram live. This is serious business. That says it all, right? It takes you from a place of fear to a place of absolute confidence.
So the trust protocol is this whole package of proof. You get the live GPS tracking link, which is just incredible, but you also get video proof where the student clearly states the intention, the niyyah, and they say the name of your loved one out loud. You actually hear their name being dedicated right there at the miqat, the official starting point. Then you get an official digital certificate when it's all done, and all along the way you can communicate with them directly. It's a completely transparent system.
As amazing as all that tech is, what we found in our review is that there's another layer to this that's just as powerful. It goes beyond just proof. It's about the entire ethical and spiritual framework they've built around this service.
They call it the triple reward system, and it is just brilliant. So first, of course, the main beneficiary, your loved one, gets the full reward of the Umrah, God willing. That's step one. Step two, your payment is directly supporting a Talib Alim, a student of Islamic knowledge, right there in Mecca. And step three, 5% of your payment automatically goes as charity to support things like water wells and orphans. So your one action creates 3 different streams of blessings. It's beautiful.
And what that really means is that your single payment stops being just a transaction. It actually transforms into what's known as Sadaqah Jariyah, a continuous, flowing charity. It's a gift that keeps on giving, benefiting your loved one, a student, people in need, and of course you. So, after looking at the problem, the solution, the tech, and the incredible ethics behind it all,
It's time for our final verdict. What's the bottom line here?
Okay, let's talk about the cost. For a standard Umrah Badal, the price is €229, and that price is all-inclusive. It covers the complete rights, every single piece of proof from the trust protocol, and that charitable donation.
And when you really think about that number, and you weigh it against the alternative, all the doubt, the anxiety, the risk of getting scammed the old way, it really puts things into perspective. What you're paying for isn't just an Umrah. You're paying for certainty. You're paying for transparency. You're paying for that incredible triple reward. Really, what you're buying is priceless peace of mind.
You know, they say one of the greatest gifts we can give to those who've passed on is a righteous deed done in their name. And so the real question this service makes us ask is a powerful one. In this day and age, with all the uncertainty out there, how will you choose to honor their legacy? Based on everything we've seen, Tafwiid offers a modern, secure, and deeply meaningful answer to that question.